In 1997, Apple was on the verge of collapse. Sales were falling, losses were mounting, and many believed the company wouldn't survive. Yet within a few years, Apple became one of the most valuable companies in the world. How did it happen? At the time, Apple was already a famous company. It had helped introduce personal computers to millions of people and was seen as one of the most innovative brands in technology. Few people could imagine that within a decade, the company would be fighting for survival. Apple was founded on April 1, 1976, by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. The company quickly gained attention with its innovative personal computers and became one of the pioneers of the technology industry. By the 1980s, Apple was a major player in the computer market. However, success would not last forever. During the 1990s, Apple began to struggle. The company released too many confusing products, leadership changed frequently, and competitors, using Microsoft's Windows operating system, gained market share. As sales declined and losses increased, Apple found itself in serious trouble. Many industry experts believed the company was heading toward bankruptcy. By 1997, Apple's situation had become critical. The company was losing hundreds of millions of dollars. Its market share was shrinking, and customers were choosing cheaper, Windows-based computers. Many analysts openly questioned whether Apple would survive another year. Apple needed more than a small improvement. It needed a complete transformation. Investors were losing confidence, employees were uncertain about the future, and the company lacked a clear direction. That's when one of the most famous comebacks in business history began. In 1997, Steve Jobs returned to Apple. One of his first actions was to simplify the company's product lineup and eliminate projects that were not essential. Around the same time, Microsoft invested $150 million in Apple and committed to continuing Microsoft Office for Mac. The announcement surprised the technology world and helped restore confidence in Apple's future. With a clearer strategy and stronger leadership, Apple introduced products that captured the public's attention. The iMac became a success and helped bring customers back to the brand. Apple focused on simplicity, innovation, and design. Over time, the company returned to profitability and rebuilt its reputation in the technology industry. The turnaround did not happen overnight. It took years of disciplined decision-making, product innovation, and relentless focus. However, the foundation laid during this period would eventually lead to products like the iPod, iPhone, and iPad, transforming Apple into a global powerhouse. Apple's recovery shows that even the most successful companies can fail when they lose focus. It also proves that strong leadership, a clear strategy, and the courage to simplify can transform a struggling business. Today, Apple is one of the most valuable companies in the world, but its success was far from guaranteed. What do you think was the biggest reason behind Apple's comeback? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Business Untold for more stories behind the world's greatest companies.